the art has to come from Liquid and Vitality, and so far we've got a hell of a picture painted. It only continues on Mirage.
It absolutely does. Liquid will be on the CT side. It's the pick of Vitality, but Liquid certainly are strong on the map as well. We've got the dual elite to a Nitro once again as Team Liquid make an aggressive assault towards the top and middle. Two players towards underpart of Vitality. They cannot commit towards A until this position has been cleared out. RPK and Alex to do it, and BK to show presence as they deploy the smokes.
Lige swinging back though, having gone aggressive. Knew that the only other place they could peek him from was the underpass, but Alex bests him.
Oh no.
Stewie. Oh, it's almost best that he turned around as slow as he did. It's hard to hit the backside of the head with a USP, with single taps. And he gets RPK without losing too much HP, just down to 90. They follow it up because now Alex is gone despite getting the opening. And so far, only kill so far, and still the only kill for Team Liquid is Apex. Despite having the bomb down, has to wait, and all three are through the smoke. He didn't see it, but they were looking above, beyond, and over, and Naf finds the kill.
Vitality have won the lion's share of the pistol round so far, but this is a convincing victory there for Team Liquid. It's all about the mid control there. It's unfortunate that Vitality gone for the A split through the underpass at that point. They set up the smokes. It was looking good. They got the opening kill courtesy of Alex. Then as soon as that push came through, they were shut down. Stewie with an awkward interaction, but like he said, he gets the frag in the end. It pushes him in towards the A site, and they can't find the shots at all. The USPs prevail. But here we go then. Can Vitality dish out a taste of their own medicine? We'll see. Second round forced by community. Galil's being brought out. It's actually pretty powerful buy. We've got a Krieg in the hands of Zywoo. We've got Galil's there as well as scouts for Apex. They've been the ones suffering the defeat of the force by every single time. It feels like they have barely any utility, but they do have all the firepower.
Alex works his way out from underneath. He won't go up to the top of the stairs. He wants to get up above on the ledge instead to watch the window. Means they don't see him, and Stewie and Lige have to fall back off of connector, smoke down. They'll get closer again. This is where Liquid has bested them in this series, these second round force buys, and it's a very aggressive one. They've got the opening pick, they've got a boost into window as well, and they're gonna follow that up. Zywoo getting twist.
Wow.
What a call to go for these Kriegs so early. Alex as well is waiting for the rotation. Nitro just barely gets the shot back. Headshot had to be with the MP9 at that position.
They've done incredibly well, those MP9s, but Stewie 2K down to 8 HP as Nafly's gonna have to do most of the heavy lifting here. Running out of time though, boosting up towards the window, and it's quiet. Zywoo waits as they head back towards B. They don't have much time. Remember, no utility here. How do they even crack open this side at this point? They're going to have one player sit in the window, watch for rotations, but Nitro and Stewie already there. I don't know how they make this one work. It has to be a clean frag upon arrival, but Nitro in the perfect position to shut this one down. Will Apex be able to get the pre-fire in? Absolutely not. Should be the double kill. Bomb goes down, 10 seconds, round over. Even if this kill is successful, there's no time to work with there. It was a nice try from Vitality. They got the picks required, but as we mentioned going into this one, no utility. They had Galil's, a scout, and a Krieg. Yeah, it sounds great. They got a couple of kills, but somehow it was the MP9s at range that come out on top. Oof, they saved the Krieg map, but not much else. Can you really justify any investment around it? I'm not sure. I see a few deagles coming through. Zywoo did everything he could, but the problem is there's no Molotov for the van. There's no flashbangs to get Nitro out of position. With the clock that low, he was always going to win that round.
Stewie, good shot. Smoke not in the window. It's going to cost them, and Naf's going to step out and capitalize as well. Good response from RPK to pull one back. It has to be a 1-on-5. Wow. How many times have we seen that instant trade, and then we realize, hang on, there's still everybody else left. Liquid running away early in the rounds on Inferno, and again now on Mirage. And they have to think deep on this one.
And remember, it was Zywoo who saved the Krieg before, so he got no extra cash, right? He's had a $3,000. That's enough for a Galil and armor or Deagle and utility. He's gone for the latter here. And we'll see whether it's going to be enough. They have no AWP, but Stewie 2K does. He does main the AWP for Liquid on Mirage the majority of the time. You've got a missed CT smoke there towards the top and middle. And it doesn't look like they're getting aggressive of it, so Alex is absolutely fine for now. Waiting. inside the smoke, in fact. The bomb's down towards the B apartments, and they'll make their way through the underpass. If Liquid win this map, that's it. It's all over. Stewie 2K with the ambitious play that a flashbang comes through, and he gives up the AWP. Oh, to ZywOo of all people. He only had a deagle. He actually gets gifted the weapon.
Absolutely does. And he wants to swing back in to Connector, but knows there's going to be bigger problems. Naf spots him, no damage done. That takes part of the intended damage away, and now they have to be very careful with each other's position. Elige still holding Connector, needs to be aggressive in doing so because he cannot leave Naf to be alone. And they're going to boost for him. They're going to boost, but Naf sees it. Great to react. ZywOo the one that he gets as well. Sure, they wanted the op to get the fast shot, but now losing him in the round, they've got to dig deep to respond, and it's actually a good mid-round call. The problem is that the bomb is back toward Horseshoe. No one is there. And Apex runs that direction now, and in doing so, Alex dies. That was a big part of the play if they wanted to go B, because now they've lost Catwalk.
MBK has found an opening towards A. The bomb in T spawn, time ticking away here, but still a 3 versus 3. It's Twist who holds towards a connector, and MBK, silent, does clear out the site. He's confirmed that's clear at least, as Apex will join them, but still need to find the plan.
I'm surprised he pre-fired reverse fire. Twist may have heard him a few steps later anyway, but he's going to not bother with it. He wants to wait and see which way they swing back, and he'll wait for his teammates. And he gets caught by NBK. As soon as he arrives, he has done all the work to clear this site, as you said. Naf at least getting him back. And he's going to step further. Bomb ticks faster and faster, but there's kits on both. They aren't sure as to where the players went on B because they know there was a presence inside of apartments. They have not made contact with them since, and it was the long rotation that'll catch them off. Apex catches the first. Nitro commits and sprays. So close to getting Apex down on the repeat, though. The HP gone and the time as well. Nitro has to bail out. Apex may go down to the bomb. I think he will, so that means the op gets away. It's the first round for Vitality. Oh, 3 HP. Apex stayed alive.
Just about gets away with it. It's the first round on the board for Vitality. It took a while, but they get there in the end. Nitro will save the AWP. Now, they can buy into this round if they really want to, but it will be compromised. I think it's worth it. They've got a 3-1 lead here at the AWP. It will just be a lack of utility, so expect some aggression here from Liquid. They're going to be looking to try and find the opening kill. They've given the ult towards Stewie once again, so yes, they have the rifles, but barely any utility for Twist or Stewie 2K. As we get into round number 5 here, a chance for Vitality to start getting some rounds on the board, but they've got to get past this round first. Still with no sniper on their side. Apex aggressive, of course, towards a connector. It's a lead towards CPL who waits for Alex.
Elige, such a great position, but such a great flash, a better flash. It cost Alex way too much HP, though. Yeah. 91 lost when he had a full blinded player in front of him.
Yeah, he had a difficult time on the previous map as well. 7 and 21 his final stats, and it wasn't a clean kill, but at least he got it done. Down to 9 HP. Absolutely correct, though. Should have been cleaner than that. 1 minute on the clock, and will there be the kill for Nafly? That's more like it. Alex really eviscerates Nafly there. And surely this is the round for them. Stewie 2K still with the sniper. Twist still alive. He'll have to find multiple kills here.
Good bomb. Goodbye. RPK falls as well, but NBK perfectly positioned as Stewie. He'll get the bomb back, but Stewie is just waiting for the time. AWP is difficult because he can't go for multiple opponents, but he can certainly surprise. Oh no! Oh no! He couldn't get it, and Apex turns around and realizes he was desperate for the knife.
There was a chance there for Stewie 2K. If he hits the first, he probably gets the planter as well. It goes down to the 1 versus 1, but he misses the easiest shot of them all. That's going to be inside his head for a while. He's an emotional player, but he needs to pick himself up as Vitality dust him down. That's a real shame he couldn't land the shot.
He did chuckle about it. He had a little smile.
I guess
that's the better reaction.
It's better than smashing the desk.
Yeah, absolutely. Back to mid this time, unfortunately, on pistols. Stack up. It's not just Stewie. It's pretty much everyone. Excepting Elige, who goes over to the right side of Connector. Alex finds one, but damage done. Missed shot. ZywOo, they get further up middle, but now they slow it down and compose their aim. All 5 stay up 3-3. They've answered back to the start that Team Liquid had.
Now the question is, with $4,000, how much can they really bring to the table here, Team Liquid? We said They needed to present some aggression with that previous AWP. Now they might have to more than ever. Yes, they have the 5 rifles, but no kits, no incendiaries means they don't have enough ready to hold off a full execution. They might want to be pushing towards middle here, then try and push for a first kill just to deny a full execution. Bomb down towards T-spawn, and early smokes deployed here by Alex. He's in position to actually suggest this could be an A attack, and they can fall back towards B. Smoke deployed. Alex flashes over. He's sending NBK in, but Leach confirms it's clear, but taken down somehow through the smoke.
Wow. That was incredible from NBK. Zywoo getting NAF, not before he got Apex, but it means they still have that man advantage. And 1 minute and 23 on the clock. To do as they please. Almost as they please. There's 3 members on the opposing side that don't want them to do anything at all. They want to shut them down at every facet, and they're getting a read to rotate back over toward B. Twist could even go for the flank on this. They're going quickly. They'll be in the site. If Nitro gets 1, better still if he gets 2, there's a chance in this round for Liquid.
It'll be incredibly difficult, though. So many players around him. He has no utility whatsoever. This will come down to raw skill, and they're waiting for that smoke to go down before they make their final strike. Nitro gets nothing done. RPK will get the penultimate frag as Swiss. He has no chance in this round whatsoever now. Vitality are starting to look dangerous here. They're contributing as a unit instead of relying on one man. As 4 players survive, Twist can do nothing but hold on to that M4A4.
Nitro tried. He tried to buy the space, but he bought into a moving target that he couldn't close on. And Twist knew instantly $0 left over for him. It'll be a 4th round bonus for them, but it's the CT side, so most of you know they're a little more expensive. Got to pay taxes when you're within the law, and therefore you can't buy every round, even with the bonus on the CT side.
I'd love to see how that kill came through for MBK. The fact that he was there, it was a fake. They set up a smoke, a flash over just to get MBK just a bit of presence there, just to pull over a rotation before they get ready to go towards B. He somehow took a lead down cleanly through the smoke, maybe saw a tracer, a grenade, something that led him to the frag. But either way, Vitality made their way back towards B, and as we noted, there was nothing there. Let's have a look there. So MBK in the smoke, did he peek through? How did he know? How did he get that? The flashbang from Alex as well was affecting Elige, but Alex starting to wake up now. He was completely absent there on Inferno, but this is starting to look convincing as Liquid will be on pretty much a full eco here. Twist saves the M4, but they do like a rush B. It's always a scary one to call when you know you're up against a potential force buy. The M4's in position, and Twist is ready to find a few kills.
Certainly is. Spots 1 shoots, though. That's going to give him away. And it called all the attention directly to where he was standing, as Alex is certainly stepping up now. 10 kills. And this is round 8. Nitro. CZ, though, smoke down. Not likely to get anything from this. They do want to try and position themselves for exits. Molotov trying to clear off Catwalk, and they will rush together. So they'll lose guns, potentially, in this. But if they stick together, it's unlikely those guns get picked up by Liquid and carried over without a bit of luck, I think, going their way.
Well, it's Vitality. Really tempting fate there, I have to say. The rush B, when you know they've saved the weapon as well. They go to the position of the M4, but it's Alex to hit the shots. He's the in-game leader. He's confident in his own ability and leads by example. Looking for exit kills here. Naf will get MBK, and Elige knows there's a kill available on the other side here. They call it the murder hole for a reason, as Naf works out wide. He'll be dropped. Nitro and Elige to survive, but only taking the CZ and Deagle into the next round. It's Vitality 5, Liquid 3 on their CT side here on Mirage. And remember, this was the time that Liquid actually won the pistol. It's a role reversal. Vitality have had the lion's share of those throughout this campaign, and this was much better. Alex gets himself in a strong position here, finds the M4. That's the kill that wins the round. A Twist is alive, and sneaky enough, he could have got 2 or 3. Detected and taken down. Stewie 2K will bring out the AWP, however, as Alex quickly towards B once again. Are they trying it once more? Stewie 2K's ready.
Stewie's ready and waiting for a third. He's already found 2. Elige gets RPK, who's fast, to react to Alex, but this is where Alex has been doing so well. He's calling this B strategy, and he's getting behind them. He's sneaking in, and he's taking advantage of jail. It's a prison break, round and round again, as NBK gets the shot and finds Twist to close it out in what was a one-on-one.
You can see what it means to Alex. That was an astonishing contribution from him. It's the same goal again, the fast B play. Stewie 2K with the first 2 frags. It looks like it's done. The round should be over, but it's Alex that's just roaring right now with the AK-47, finding absolutely everyone rotating towards that B site, taking off the heads one by one, somehow making the round work. That's the passion we want to see here on the grand final stage as Vitality extend the lead once again. Liquid will have a partial buy in their hands. The CZ will be drawn once more, and it's Alex this time taken out early. A sigh of relief for Naf as he peeks towards shore.
And I don't think Vitality are going to immediately go back to it, but if they keep going toward B, and if they run that strategy, they've got to find a way to shut down the access to Van that Alex is exploiting. The fact that he's able to get to bench every single round has to be halted. Apex, they'll throw a smoke out toward Connector this time. They will still take middle despite the early loss. Zywoo just optimistically shoots toward the window before the smoke blooms, hoping someone might peek, trying to get that last little second of information, that last glimpse as to what the T's are up to. Back to B. If it ain't broken, it's up to Liquid to fix it.
There is a lot going on here. Those smokes and boosts happening here. HG's delivered. They go towards B once again. So much damage done, but Nafly can't find the shots. Can Nitro go one step further? A chance for multiple kills, but he's running out of bullets here. He's done damage, but still alive and kicking.
Somehow alive, I don't know how. But again, though, they're on the van. They hold with that smoke down in front of it. They play toward the door, and then they'll drop in and overwhelm the site. Nitro has nowhere he can go right now. If he peeks, he's instantly traded. And they know he's inside of the quad. Stewie, close to the wall though, is sneaking up, not spotted from anyone inside of the apartments. Unsure though of where all his targets reside, and they spot his shoulder. Round done. Round done. Doesn't even matter that Nitro gets one. 7-3. T-side for Team Vitality. Don't forget, this forces out Vertigo.
Now that is a wild card. We have no idea how that will go down. A best of 5 that could go all the way and finish on Vertigo. We've never seen it before. And at that point, all bets are off. Forget who the favorites are. Anything can and will happen on that map. And right now, it looks like we're heading there. They're on the T side of Mirage right now. They're 7-3 up. Liquid with their backs to the wall. Money and tatters, they'll take a timeout. Working out how they're going to operate going forward. A double up is there. I feel like that has to be the only option for them. They started off so well, but remember, they got the 3-0 start in this game. They've lost 7 rounds in a row. First time they'll bring up a double sniper setup here, focusing towards that B bomb site. Alex in game leader seems to want to punish that side of the map again and again. Stewie towards middle. And Alex maybe to challenge here. Oh, he's jumped.
It's desperate. Intent to find out if there is action on B. The option that they do have is they can get aggressive in the B apartments. They can try and get someone up toward the kitchen on the CT side, but this has almost become the main focus of the map, is how they get information on the apartments. If Liquid don't want to adapt within the site, they need to get there sooner. And as they do, they go back over toward mid, and Stewie's missed. He's in his head now. He slammed the desk last round. Now he starts to tilt. Now he is going to struggle.
He knows that was his frag as well. That was just a straight up miss. Zywoo gifted that one. 5 versus 4. Stewie 2K can't connect it. They're going to have to push. They need to reclaim territory here. They know they're going to be pincered all over. It's Twist and Elise towards the air ramp, but no one's there. It's all the focus towards a connector, and Nafly with all the responsibility. There's still plenty of time as well. Vitality can just toy with them at this point, bleed out the utility as Zywoo waits for the next opportunity to arise.
Opportunities. Everything, but they have got Nitro at least on the balcony. This time he bought into an arm, spots the one on catwalk. Now he's overwhelmed again, but Alex this time does get taken down. Zywoo's been tagged to 4, back over on A. Bomb still in the site though. Zywoo, he's got reverse side, Twist. He gets smoked out of his own territory, and he knows that they've planted it. He knows the flash is coming in, and oh my goodness, he goes directly by Apex, reading him so well as Zywoo, on low HP, goes to look for the lurk, and Nitro knows exactly what he's up to. They have not found the tank. Smoke out in front of him, though. He's got to push directly through. Nade on top of the bomb will soften them up. He's hoping that that's good enough to spray, but it's not. It is not. It is now. Nap gets found. They're not on on top of the bomb yet. They've got to go back. Oh, I take it back. They did get it. Excuse me. I thought it was still on the mini-map.
I tried to save you. I tried to jump in.
You did try. You did try. There's no saving me, Henry.
Yeah, indeed. It was RPK that did get the kill, but just after the defuse there. It was a nice idea. If they didn't have a smoke left over, there would have been a chance he actually wins out on that one. It's ZywOo opening things up, but Team Liquid just about claw their way through the round. We go into number 12 here. It's 7-4, still in favor of Vitality, of course. That's the first gun round that they have won. And Sui2K, remember, he's having a real difficult time out there. That wasn't a miss, but an attempt towards a killer middle. Can't seem to sink his teeth in just yet. MBK to patrol towards a pallet position, but they have 3 members at the top of middle. Bomb down outside the B apartments, and Nitro alone with the M4 towards B. A much slower round here. Vitality just waiting for any CT aggression towards middle. They still have the majority of their utility, including 4 smokes. RPK will be waiting for any sort of push towards underpass or the B apartments here. Smoke out, and now he can focus on the latter.
Don't forget us, guys. Stewie looks through the smoke. He's going to have to back away from it right now, rotate off. They are already in connector. Very fast push from Apex, double smoke. And neither team could really see the other, but Apex took the risk. It's a great position for Alex to be in. He's not spotted from the window, has some elevation to see onto catwalk, and he can jump through at his own leisure. And the smoke down, he'll go now. This is another B split. Alex is not going deep. He's changing it around his own desire, and this time he wants to be the lurk. ZywOo to open it up. No rotation available. The 2 in the site are all they have is because of Alex's position, so they need damage early. Nitro knows they're above, finds the one on catwalk, but flashed off, and he's in the open. He's in the open, he's gone. No chance for anything more. Nap holds bench this time. That's the difference, because they can't flush it if he's holding directly. 13 seconds. They will put the Molotov down, force him out, but ZywOo reacts. It's all he could do. It's all he could do. Oh, he nearly got him there, but 1 on 3. 5 seconds, push in. Down with no bomb plant.
He almost gets it down. It doesn't matter either way. The money's so strong for Vitality after winning 7 rounds in a row. But finally, Liquid starting to show some life on the CT side. They still can come back and win this half, remember. The rounds have been so close, as there will be a terrorist timeout call. That's for Vitality this time. As you can see, plenty of cash available. They have got options to themselves. It's already been a great half for them. Remember, lost the pistol, 0-3, and now still have the lead. Those B pushes, fast plays have been very successful for them. Do they want to suggest that again? Maybe send a couple of players in that direction, take the bomb towards A. They know it's a threat. They've established that control. ZywOo looking sharp, but this was really nice from Nafly.
And that is the position that's cost them, is that they haven't had anyone deep enough in the site when they arrive, so he waits.
Yeah.
They drop in and he hits the shots. That's the other aspect. They did miss a few shots in those opportunities when they've gone B.
No sniper on the CT side. That leaves with the Krieg and AK for Stewie. Hasn't really been landing those shots. Like I said, he seems to be one of the main snipers on this map for Liquid. Hasn't really been working out for him. As we have 5 players for Vitality. We said the B bomb site has been prevalent. They've got 5 players on this side of the map for an execution-based play. They're going to drop everything they can towards the pillars, the flashes, the smokes, but Nitro ready and waiting behind the smoke.
Ready and waiting behind the smoke, and he's going to get aggressive. This game has become all about B. Hello, everybody. Sorry, was I not invited to the apartment? Don't worry, I'll be leaving now. Apex takes him out at NAF. He's going to have to work with the smoke in his favor. Get aggressive. Oh, and the bomb. That's a gift. Good find from Elige. Liquid are ready to rotate. Liquid are ready to rotate, but keep that in mind, because that could play into an eternal fake on A in the next round. Still these smokes, though, and still this position. MBK with the flank. Elige down, and he's going to get aggressive onto Stewie. They're both blind. Both blind. Stewie. He sprays it and gets 2. It's the double Ks, gone in 2 kills. RP and NB both fall as Stewie gets to the door, and Liquid are clawing, inching back into this half.
They really are. It didn't seem like they had enough left in them on Mirage here. Stewie2K, a lineup from the gods there. It's going to be Vitality 7 and Liquid 6. The French trying the B execution that time. It seemed like it was enough. Nitro somehow gets nothing out of that push. It seemed perfect. He was in the right position, but now Liquid have almost broken the money down of the French side of Vitality. AK's an AWP out once again. Stewie 2K back on the sniper. Maybe got his confidence back in place now as they go for a contact play towards the A side. Just changing things up every single round. They've got everyone here, and Twist knows it.
Twist knows it. Molotov bounced in, but it's too late. He stepped out. Damage is done. And I thought maybe a fake toward the B site. Given the early rotations, they still actually have them outside of the perimeter. But with bomb down, damage is already very much incurred onto 2 losses. And the fact that utility has already been deployed. 2 smokes out. They cover jungle and connector. ZywOo with a flash. That's their best hope.
Oh, no.
And Stewie's been caught. But Nitro's there. They didn't get Stewie. How did Stewie get away on 14? It's one thing for Nitro to trade. It's another to save his friend, his teammate, and get the round all at once.
That's insane. It looked like that missed shot might have cost them both frags. If anything, it grants them 3. Nitro swings around and makes the absolute godlike play of the 3-man punish, denies the plant and shatters the economy for the final round here. Here's the replay. Alex didn't see it coming. RPK is seeing stars as ZywOo cannot get that bomb planted. We will see Vitality now with 1 AK, 4 pistols. And now Liquid have a real chance of actually winning out the half. Remember, they were 7-3 down. They've pulled this game right back. Tenacious as ever.
And for the first time, they break Vitality. That was the hard part for them, is clawing back in. I mean, think back, RPK. Oh, NBK. I was going to say, RPK in that 1-on-3, he just barely missed out on the diffuser. Sure, there was still 2 alive, but time was then in his favor. So many clutches and integral moments on the B side as well. Alex playing the way that he is. And yet they're still right back into this, just as it was for Vitality on Dust 2. They were keeping themselves close on the first half.
So much damage done. A minute remaining. Problem is here, Matt, there's no smokes available. That's the last one. Will they try and boost a player up? Well, Nafly might deny everything here. A low HP. Vitality player on the other side. That's going to be MBK somehow making that work. I have no idea how he lands that shot. It shouldn't be happening. Nitro up against it now. He's got players all around him. Needs to find at least 1 more. He's delivered that. Apex, though, brings it back to the 2 versus 1, but not for long. It will be 8-7. It will be Liquid clawing their way back in. And Vitality don't know what happened to them.
Don't know what happened, and somehow Liquid win the half. We've got to take a break. Get ready for what could be the final. They also played against a French team. That was G2, so they've had their fair share of French Counter-Strike, Liquid, over the last few weeks. And this one starts off, as we've seen a few times, with a bit more utility in the pistol round. 2 smokes, Incendiary that's already out, so only 3 players on armor. It's going to be Vitality that pushed first toward B and then rotate back over. Liquid's already going to have a bomb down, so the retake is required, and Stewie is lurking as well.
Yeah, this isn't looking good whatsoever. A 5-on-5 retake does not bode well. There's still 5 players up all in towards the Palace, but look at the speed coming in from Vitality here. They have got a kit available to them. Can they make it work?
Gets the opener as well. Retake's not likely if they can't even get past the insides of the site. ZywOo gets Naf back, but Elige smoked off. They can't get to the bomb yet either, but they wanted to. That was the goal. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen at all. And for the first time in all of the maps we've seen, this being the 4th, Liquid has won both pistols.
That is a very good point. That has not happened at all. It's Vitality that went down 0-3 in the first half. A lovely round there from Liquid. If you get the bomb planted with no kills coming through, you couldn't really ask for much more there, to be honest. And hitting the shots as well, that certainly helps out. Nitro closing things out with the Glock at range. ZywOo didn't see it coming. No threat of the defuse there, and there will be a full eco in round number 17. It means it will be a difficult buy going forward. They're going to have the rifle, sure, but they won't have everything to go with it. Nafly taking his hand off the mouse for a second there. He sort of scratched his nose. Doesn't seem to be a problem. And Alex, you came through with a knife there? I'm not sure. It looked like he did to me, at least.
Massive potential for that smoke, but it's hard when you only have a USP to look down mid. Be insufficient at range. Twist already inside of the site. Nitro's going to work back out. It's an old desirable boost. You got to get right, though. Let him up there. Still don't get much vision past that plank on the top of the quad position, but half good response to the fact that ZywOo did at least get 1 gun down. Twist on the flank. ZywOo gone. RPK as well. Good accuracy, as Russell has shown all evening.
Oh, yes, he has indeed. There is an AWP available on the CT side, though. Just about can afford one. It's ZywOo who can bring it out with no armor. So they'll have the rifles here, but they have no kits, they have no incendiaries. RPK gets on at the very end as he's gone for the FAMAS instead of the M4. A few smokes, and surely ZywOo knows he has to go for an early pick here. Will they anticipate the AWP play towards middle? Wanted to jump up towards short there, but still, he has a chance as he watches for the cross.
Flash, nope, rather, excuse me, Smoke thought it was going to be a bounce out to try and peek off it. ZywOo goes out and catches out Elige. Naf still waiting. Galil to enter from Palace. I'm sure he would prefer to have an AK, but we'll see what he can do to make that work. Stewie still works from the underpass. Nitro's at the boxes. So they're waiting to see what further they can get in terms of ground in connector. They only need one. They want to attack from the front of the site. They want to support the bomb as well. Twist can't really go alone. I know it's a main. It's not really too far in to be irrecoverable, but it is something you have to backtrack for, and that creates time and space. So Nitro goes back over, gets closer, and the hope is they'll trade on the way through at the very least. As ZywOo rattles out the shot that certainly serves as warning, but does not find its target on Naf.
He does not. Still the advantage here for Vitality, but the A finish coming through. It's MBK towards Shadow, ZywOo, and Spawn. The grenades have been thrown, making things very uncomfortable. They know where MBK is, but he still gets a frag. But the bomb has been dropped, and ZywOo still has vision.
But that's exactly why Nitro wanted to go with Twist. He trades it, they have the bomb, they don't have to backtrack, he can get in and plant it. ZywOo can't do anything with it. Apex nearly could, as he got back through the archway. And as ZywOo tries to elevate up above, Nitro holds off from Sandwich, and ZywOo can't see that angle, so he has to move, and move he will. He got Naf beforehand. Nitro goes down, and Stewie has to do it alone. Good patience to catch out Apex, but that gives information to his teammates, and he's rushing. He's trying to beat them. He's trying to wrap around a connector to get the lineup, to get the diffuser, but ZywOo's there again.
He's so smart. ZywOo with 4 kills in total. The absolute X factor here for Team Vitality. He keeps them alive and kicking here. That was a very important round. You can see what it does to the economy on the T side. They still have a buy there. Twist, though, sat at $2,000. 10-8. As Vitality rebuy into the round, they saved their AWP, of course. ZywOo didn't miss much at all there. We've got a UMP in the hands of Twist. He was the player left with not enough cash to actually bring out the AK-47, focusing on that utility as they send 3 towards middle. Nafly to patrol the Palace, always alone it seems. Twist to show presence towards the B apartments here. No aggression in the CTs, but MBK is at the mouth of the A ramp. He pushes in. He's hunting for intel here, and he's got that infamous auto shotgun once more. Oh, the flashbang from his teammate, though, does not help things out. Still went with it. Respect.
Ooh, NBK. That's a pretty quick reaction to shoot straight up on that. NBK taking down Nitro and getting back inside of the site as well. Cleanly, for the most part. 73 is all good, considering the weapon. Bit of bloodshed that he leaves behind, but he still has a great angle for that gun to go to work. Not the timing, unfortunately. That evades him, and Elige. Great shot on the first. We'll take advantage of a bit of luck to find the second. RPK still under shadow. Flash in and flash out. He goes out aggressively, but only for one. He's blind himself. Alex gets in to help him, and it's all onto Naf. It's all onto Naf, and he's got RPK down, which means one-on-one. 47 seconds. Bomb is in his hands, but ZywOo to go against him. God himself in the cathedral to try and shut down Naf. Incendiary on the box.
Oh my goodness.
I was creeping up so close. Naf out! And you can change that horse symbol to a moose because Nafly has got number 11 for Liquid.
It turns out he is mortal. He does bleed. ZywOo goes down. And it's such an important round as well. 11-8 in favor of Liquid. And money is set at around $2,500 per player on the Vitality side. We are going to call for a timeout for Team Liquid here as they calm things down. The adrenaline's going to be surging. They're just a few rounds away from lifting the trophy here at ESL 1 Cologne with the bonus $1 million from the Intel Grand Slam. This map would do it. They currently have the lead. It's looking good for a 12-8 scoreline. Vitality with the decision here to force fight. I don't think it will happen. RPK couldn't have come closer to finding multiple frags, but it's Nafly against ZywOo. What a battle that is. And the reason that Molotov is so effective that it means he can be a little bit noisier. He doesn't have to walk everywhere. He can actually use some footsteps and be quicker on his feet to take ZywOo down there.
And that puts them 3 ahead of Vitality and 5 away from the ultimate. Stewie holds behind the box. He'll use the edge of the carts to look down middle. He certainly sees a target, but he won't take the shot. Mirage, good position already without much contest. And he's got backup from Stewie, who has worked into CPL, and Nitro, who has the op. They're up against the Pistols, and they're taking their time, and they are absolutely making no mistakes. So far, RPK does get one back, but the round will go back over toward the A site, and doesn't even get that far because he's already dead.
Taking no time, taking no prisoners. It's going to be 12-8 Liquid. Very comfortable anti-eco there, no problems at all. They only give up 1 kill. Nitro has the AWP, just a few rounds away now. Zywo still with the orb. Remember, this is the pick of Vitality, so they absolutely can bring this back on the CT side, but win taken out of their sails for now. They've only won a single round in the second half. That was number 3, currently 4-1 overall. No kits again. Apex, he's got an AUG, no armor. You don't see that every day.
Naf just waiting with the slightest gap to work in his advantage if anyone walks or wants to get close onto A main. But Liquid's going to try what almost cost them the first half, a B play, or at least contact, because the bomb still waits back at Horseshoe. They can go back for it.
I love this from Naf, though. So sneaky. He's got us towards Tetris. No one has any idea. If he can check Sandwich here, he has a chance of opening things up, and they'll have no idea. Looking towards Shadow as well. He is aware of the threats. You can see him just ducking and weaving, trying to work out where they reside. Can't afford to make a single sound cue. If he does, they'll jump on him. They got to rotate him at this point. Nafly with his control, execution. Maybe he's the contact play, considering he has so much freedom towards that Tetris block. He doesn't know if Shadow is clear. Alex, will he go any further for intel?
Naf walks out. That's going to leave him open. No response. MBK was slow to act. He does get out to get one, but that means Stewie was too close. Zywo with a very fast shot, but the trades. Liquid's just too quick together, and they find themselves a man up with the bomb down. No kits for Apex, no kit for RPK, no armor for Apex either.
That's the main thing here. A few bullets and he's going down. That was desperate at best. They're not really working together there. RPK, he'll have a flashbang, no kit, a 2-on-1 and a bomb to defuse. It seems unlikely, but he finds the first. He's giving himself a chance here, but remember, he has no information as to where Nitro is, and that's what costs him the round. Nitro takes that challenge. He lands the shot. It goes 13-8, and there's $3,000 available per player on the French side. They'll call another timeout here. We're getting right down to the wire at this point. This is looking so dangerous for Vitality. They have 2 options. You either take a full eco at this stage, or you go all in with the shotguns and the SMGs. I can't imagine a world if they forced by this map. It would be ludicrous if they went for this one, but they've done it before.
And it's such a dangerous call, because the consequences are massive.
If you do invest into this round, you give it up, that's pretty much the game gone. It's going to be 14-8, same situation. That will pretty much be it. If you fully invest in this round, I can't see any way they go for that. Surely just a little bit of investment of some Deagles. Here are the stats so far. Nafly, he wants $1 million. 23 kills to his name, and what could be the last map here. Pistols and armor. Vitality have made it work many times before, but Stewie 2K makes an emphatic entrance towards the A bomb site. Will he be able to open things up? Detecting the threat. He can at least confirm there's no B stack now, and they have pistols. Maybe that's the call to move back into a B setup at this stage.
Watch for the Deagles. Team Liquid. I used to say they were the bridesmaid. Tonight they might be the prom queen. 3 to go. And they do not want to make a mistake and give this one away. To give up AKs, to give up an AWP against just the pistols. Elige taking his time. Remember that smoke has a timer though, because if he's focused on connector, they need to make sure that window is still covered off for a repeat potential, knowing that there's deagles in the round.
Alex could get away with this. If this corner's overlooked, which it looks so. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, it's Elige. He's aware. He knows all the tricks and all the frags have been found. 14 on the board, almost certainly now RPK will get one consolation frag. Maybe just has to hold on to the AK at this point. As the bomb has been planted, no chance of winning the round. He'll sit at the back of the B bomb site here. Just a couple rounds in now, Map.
Just 2, that's all that's left, Liquid, as they even want to hunt down the AK that gets away from them. Second in 3 Intel Grand Slam events last year. Twice to Astralis, once heartbreakingly at home in New York against Mouse Sports. They never got a win in Season 1. They've never lost one in Season 2. When their timeline started, they never looked back.
Oh, Elige, if he hadn't checked that position, there was a chance for a few frags. Remember, that was the partial buy. It's led us to this moment. Again, no kits, no helmets. That's not such a big talking point against the AKs. They'll do what they can here, but one more round for championship points. Liquid. This is their game to lose at this stage. They've got all the money, all the firepower, and the utility. MBK desperately looks at the first frag. Looks good, takes down Twists.
Nitro with quick damage on the connector. Still, though, they remain a man down, and they couldn't re-peek out because connector battle cost them so much that they couldn't catch MBK, who is retreating back down in toward middle. Alex, a great time to step up. He gets 2, Naf goes down. They might not be done yet as RPK gets aggressive, but he's overmissed, he's overlooked and overshot. Elige gets underneath of his crosshair, and now he heads to the site. We know how quick Elige can strike. He's looking to do it again, and he's got Apex down as well. It's back to a 2-on-2. Bomb enters now as Elige spots the jump across the window. He knows he's got to protect his teammate who's very low. The nade costs him because he can't get the shot back, but damage in, a chance to clutch. Low HP for both players remaining, but he himself sits on 56, and the time suggests they're waiting for the rotation, which means they're waiting for the split, and Elige has to play this to perfection. Smoke on his right, tap on the bomb, spray through, 8 HP, and Alex is forced to move, forced to get away, and the smoke's still down. Elige knows he's nowhere else. He has to be there. He is so smart. He clears everything. 3 steps ahead, and he gets championship point for Liquid.
It's an absolute disaster for Vitality fans across the world. That looked like a moment, an opportunity for them to get back in the game. A 2 versus 1. Elige, you said he had to play it to perfection. That was everything you could have asked for. Everything went his way. Every shot landed right in the skulls of Vitality. He outplays them in every facet of the game. And they're 1 round away from closing this one out. A series to be remembered.
And don't discount what that man has meant to this as well. Look how calm Adren is right now. You need a rock for a coach. You need someone to hold you together. Zonic is that for Astralis. We know that. We know how good he is. Maybe this is one of the key components to Liquid's success. I would certainly suggest it is. That is incredible.
How does he hit that shot? 8 HP, it shouldn't be possible. Alex had already found 2 kills in that round. It looked like he did it. They can't even believe it. They've got such a buffer here. I can't see a world where Liquid give this final up now. This should be it. There's shotguns, there's MP9s. They're throwing everything they possibly can into round number 24. It's MBK with the other shotgun. Down he goes, and 4 more kills will do it.
Twist takes his time to walk up. They don't want to overreact to the first kill, and RPK tries to hold the angle. Excellent shot on the M4. Tough to beat the man with the highest headshot percentage in a big event. And he does it with an M4, which takes 1 extra bullet in doing it, and then he does one better. He goes out and gets Naf. We saw how good RPK was over both Dust 2 and Inferno, and he needs to be everything and more now as the map spreads back out. In fact, the bomb is going to group, and they're going to head toward B, having lost the duels already on A. Zaiwu waits with a far smaller weapon than he's used to wielding. But a much bigger brain, perhaps, than what Liquid were expecting because he sits in the corner. Release again? No way.
Oh.
Not 2 for 2. Not in this side. It's another exact same situation. And this time, he's got his teammate up. 12 HP for RPK.
No defuse kit available here. A 2 versus 2. A Liquid have the advantage. They're trying to bring it down to the 2 versus 1. If it's RPK that's dropped, they could be in serious trouble. That should do it. There we go. It's Team Liquid, and that's what it means to them. They've taken it in the 4th map. The favourites coming into the tournament have just unlocked the Intel Grand Slam. That's ESL 1 Cologne under their belt and $1 million